Okay, that looks about right. 152 it should be. Stream is public. Let's go. I honestly don't know how many more Bombas I will be killing in Lunaless. And I just love having night vision when I'm actually out there, so I'm gonna make some more night vision potions. And we're also gonna need some more runes. So I'll just take out whatever runes I can carry at the moment. Meanwhile, I'll let these potions be brewed. Now I need to just throw golden carrots into these. And then redstone so the potions last for 8 minutes. And I'll just brew another batch of 9 potions after that. Now I'll get some more runes to just bring upstairs, since I'm now actually starting to kind of frequently use the power and compass runes. So I'll bring some more upstairs. These potions are now ready, let's just get some more going. There's 3 more there. Those are done. These are now going to go into the brewing stands. And I'll just save these other night vision potions for later so I don't have to make them later perhaps. We can just save these for some other time. And I just figured out that I had some extra glass just lying around my base. Not really counting glass panes though, just solid glass blocks. And if I do want more of these, I can just dig up sand from whatever desert, because I live pretty close to one. Yeah, if I just go far enough east, I'll hit a desert in not too long. And I can just get all my sand back from there and make more glass later, should I ever need some more. And since I did place down a lot of wooden blocks in my Bomba spawn trap, I'm going to just want to bring an axe so that I can just break the blocks that much quicker. I think I will actually grab some sand quickly, since I see myself using glass in the near future. If I want to continue building my house and putting more windows in, then we'll definitely want sand for that. So I'll just quickly get some sand and then just bring that back to my base. And then just process it into glass when I feel like I'm wanting glass, because once I turn it to glass, there's no going back. Well, we can definitely bring the sand over now. But as to whether or not I want glass right away, I'm not too sure. So I'll just take the sand and just put it in safekeeping for now. That's already almost a full stack right there. I don't need this one stick, I'll just toss it. Okay, there's some random spiders. Figured maybe if one of them would have dropped a spider eye, that would have been nice. but I guess not. Because I'll always be using spider eyes no matter what, it seems. I'm always going to find a use for them. There we go. And he almost just blew a hole in the ground. Alright, so let's see, like, what we're gonna need and what we can put away, because I don't want to just carry too much random stuff for nothing, so let's put some stuff away and then just go into Lunaless. Like, whatever I don't need to carry, I'm not gonna carry. Don't need to carry this gunpowder, so we can put it away. Random string, we'll put that away too. Also, the Realm Stone, we'll just keep it here and sell a bunch of these off later. More sand. Gonna keep that for safekeeping. Maybe if I do want to place more blocks, I'll carry the stack of birchwood. Not really gonna need the shovel. Don't really need it that badly. I'd rather just keep the axe. And I think I'll take maybe 6 of these, and then just leave the rest there. And I'll just take out a bunch of runes to use the show staff with. And we should be just good to go again. Should be good to just go back out to Lunaless. I guess that is once I actually have more food on me, because we were starting to kind of run short. I don't know what else to say. I'm just having so much fun with this grind, because it took quite a bit of effort to actually set up that Bomba farm and actually have something that can work. It took quite a bit of effort to set up a farm to just farm these guys for their exclusive drops, but I actually have it working. I've actually figured it out. So now I'd like to just head on over there again to continue farming these bombas for their exclusive drops. One being a blaster or gun, I don't remember which, called a Revolution, that has like a less than 1% drop rate. Not too surprised I haven't seen it yet. And also a weapon upgrader called the Molten Upgrader that's used on a very specific gun to turn into something called a Heat Wave. So if I also want to keep both like the Heat Wave and the upgrader itself, then I have to get 2 of those upgraders, like I did from the Reflux, before just breaking down their spawners and then focusing exclusively on the bombas. Meanwhile, we're just going to look around and see if I can spot any Visalons, but I'm not really expecting to find any. Not these, like, the ones that look like these but have 5 eyes in the shape of a cross. Like, as in the rare ones, I was trying to say. They're rare, so I'm not really expecting to just run into any. I mean, it can happen, but don't really see it coming anyways. Getting much better at just traveling through Lunaless with the Shire Staff now. Getting way better at just traveling with the staff at this point. And that should put me right next to the space arena at this point. And we're already there. Surely that must be it. And we're already back. I guess I'm probably going to replace some more of these solid blocks with glass, so that it will just be even easier to see the bombas at all times. Just realized I had like quite a bit of glass just lying around, so let's replace a couple of these blocks with this glass now. Yeah, I want a glass ceiling so that I can just look up and see exactly where the bombas are at any given moment. Alright, so back to farming these guys for the drops. And I'll just get a lot of silver coins because they drop them pretty frequently. So we'll just also be seeing a lot of silver coins. So we had a 308 kill count before we just got back here. I'll check it again once I'm done farming these guys for more of their drops. Once I'm done, I'll just check it again. Of course. Alright, so that's already looking quite a bit better. They should be easier to see. Yeah, the water, however, is kind of a dark color, so it makes them a bit harder to see. Yeah, if it wasn't for the water, they'd be super easy to see, but even then, if I look hard enough, I'll be able to spot them. I'm gonna have to see if I can do anything about, well, this. So I guess let me try something here. Because I just kind of find it annoying that I can't really hit this bomba very easily, so I'm gonna try to just craft something in such a way that maybe I can still just block the water. Okay, let me try something. But inventory space is kind of a problem right now. So first things first, I need to be able to empty out some inventory. That would be a good idea at this point. Inventory space is kind of a problem. So I'll put some stuff into the shulker box. I guess 2 stacks of each of the compass and power runes, and I'll already have more inventory space to work with. That's already going to help us out a lot. Right, so I need to make sticks first, actually, to make signs. I don't think we'll need more than 3. We'll just make 3 signs and just see from here if this is going to help us out in such a way that we can just have more control over the water currents like this. If we do this, we'll have more control over the water currents. Gotta get these guys away from me. So I can just build this without having to worry about them trying to kill me. Okay, I guess never mind. I guess not. Okay, I guess not. Unless if I did this. They can't really hop above this, right? So I'm going to place a sign here. And I'll place one here, and then I'll break this down, and we'll see if that just stops the water entirely. Yes, it does. Now I can break that. So now the bombas should be pushed down here, and they won't get stuck up there anymore. I'll try and do something similar here with more signs, actually. To just block water flow. No, that's actually going to make it worse. That's actually going to go and make my problem a lot worse. Never mind. And now, like, they're trying to kill each other, so now I'm going to have this noise to contend with. I should have just left that other side as is. Now it's all messed up. Now there's water everywhere and I don't know how to just deal with it. I don't know, it beats me. I'm just trying to figure out exactly how I want to build this farm in such a way that the water's not going to push me around and these bombas will always be easy to hit. Now I've gone and kind of screwed that up for myself. If I put this sign here, that's still kind of... Yeah, this water's just being a real pain in the ass, to say the least. If I put this block here, that still doesn't really make it much better. Gonna make another sign, actually. Yeah, it took me until just now to realize that I could have placed signs down to just block the water flow. Now it looks even crazier than it did before, but what if I break this and then just put another sign down? Oh, if I put two signs on top of each other, I can do that by shift-clicking. Now it's going to look even weirder, this Bomba farm, but if it just makes killing them more efficient, then I'll do it. Considering once I get these guys' unique drops, I'll never come back here ever again. Yeah, it's just interesting to just think as to how I can build this farm in such a way that... It was just interesting to think how I was able to build this and make it work. Now I can probably put some blocks away at this point. Don't need to carry them. And that sign. Now the water current should be doing its job. To push this Bomba in here. Just got another piece of the Space King armor. There's gotta be an even better way to do this. Why do I feel like I might have a better idea here? What if I take this sign out? What happens? Doesn't even make any difference if I remove that sign or leave it, apparently. Right, so what if I go and place something here? What happens? Then I just need to block a bit more water flow. I'll place another sign and that might have done it. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, I think that actually looks... Well, it doesn't look, but it's probably going to work better. Right, I think that does it. Minecraft mod. Don't know if I'll ever really get around to checking it out, considering just how many items are in this one. And even then, I seriously doubt it'll get, like, all, like, 2,100-ish items that I can possibly get in survival. I seriously doubt it'll even happen, but I'll probably get very close. Like, you can see that I definitely have what it takes to get close to, like, getting all the items. I definitely know what I'm doing. Wonder how many extra pieces of Space King armor I'm gonna end up with. Just so I can get these guys exclusive drops that I don't have any other means to get. So I set this farm up in such a way that there's water just pouring down from this side, pushing the bombas in this direction, and even if they don't exactly make it right into this little hole here, this little crack, the show staff can do like an area of effect sort of damage to just hit. I think I just got one of their unique drops. That's probably the revolution right there. So even if like the mobs don't get pushed into the water, well, they don't get pushed into the hole by the water, the show staff can do like an area of effect damage that hits like all enemies within 10 blocks. Sure, it does more damage the more enemies are around, but I'm currently using the show staff because it actually knocks the enemies back based on like where you're standing. So if I stand here and cast the show staff, it's gonna push them in this direction. So it'll push them straight into this little crack here, and then I can just easily hit them no problem without them hitting me. In case the water doesn't push them down, the show staff can. Yeah, I'm either going to want to place torches or just drink my night vision potions. And I don't have any coal on me. Unless the orange shulker box has some in it. It has some. If I want to make torches, I guess now's the time to do so. That would at least be a bit brighter in here. I guess I won't mind so much not having night vision while I'm down here if there's at least a couple torches placed. And even then, it should be completely safe in here anyways. Whether or not it's dark, I should be completely safe in here. So we got... Yes, it's a blaster called the Revolution. It's a less than 1% chance that if you kill one of these bombas that I'm killing right now, you'll get this drop. It makes sense that it shoots explosive range projectiles. It's kind of what I would expect from like a mob that also shoots like the same sort of thing. Now then, just to get the Molten Upgrader. And we still have that to get too, by the way. That's also like a very low drop rate. So I'll have to get really lucky, or just spend a lot more time here to just get these last couple drops I want, and then I'll leave. Then we can safely just put this behind us, and then probably move on to the next mob grind. Gonna print screen me holding that Revolution, by the way, because, well, it certainly wasn't easy to get. Well, right now, with the farm established, it's certainly a lot easier to get, but getting this set up was no easy task. think I'm going to replace more of these blocks with glass, actually, so that these guys will still be even easier to see. Now, just to get these glass blocks placed might be, like, no easy feat. There we go. Now they're down. Yeah, this is what typically happens when, like, one bomba accidentally hits another. Is there a giant storage with all the items somewhere? It's actually back in my base on the overworld. I'm not in the overworld, though, currently. Wait, that's probably not supposed to be here. That looks about right. Okay, now these guys are a bit easier to see, with just more glass being placed down. Yeah, I do have all the chests down, but I still do want to make the interior of that vault look nicer. I'm currently not even on the overworld. I'm currently in a dimension known as Lunaless. I'm not that far from the portal that leads out of here, but I'm just going to stay here until more of these guys' unique drops show up. Yeah, if it wasn't for this water, then they'd be even easier to see, but the water just kind of makes it easier to get these bombas down here in the first place. It just pushes them towards the very edge of this gap here. And then just like one or two casts of show staff, the knockback will just throw them right in here. I guess I'll just put more random building blocks away too while we're at it. Because I'm not really going to need to be carrying them. And that sign. Another revolution drop. Now I have duplicates. Now I got duplicate revolution drops, apparently. Interesting. Yeah, just so it's going to be a bit brighter here. Okay, can't even put any sort of torches on glass whatsoever. It doesn't work. Just so it's a bit brighter down here. I'll just place more torches. Okay, I can put the torches on stained glass, it seems. Just on regular glass, I can't. Interestingly enough. That should brighten up the room a bit. I'll just put both of these away for now while we're at it. Let me just quickly double check an ender chest. Oh, I have a blood accumulator in it. Nice. So I can now also train butchery if I want to. Nice. I can now train butchery with that. Sweet. I'll just get some more free butchery experience. I mean, if I can easily just get some experience without having to really do any effort for it at all, then why not? I mean, it's free experience. I'm not going to pass it up. There's another helmet drop. .43 butchery. Another chest plate. I just don't know when we're going to see these upgraders. The molten upgraders that these guys, and only these guys, drop. Alright, level 40 again. Yeah, not to mention I still get quite a few experience orbs off of these guys. So this is also really good when it comes to wanting to enchant stuff. Except I don't really see like what I'd be enchanting currently at the moment. I already did get Protection 4 and Unbreaking 3 on every piece of my Zargonite armor. Okay, might be putting Thorns on it, but I usually just kind of stop at Protection 4 and Unbreaking 3. I'm usually happy enough with that anyways. What exactly was the drop rate on that upgrader from these guys again? I want to double check what exactly the drop rate was. 1%. The drop rate on the Revolution was 0.67%. Yeah, I remembered it being less than 1. Yeah, the Molten Upgrader is more common than the Revolution, but I've not seen a single Molten Upgrader yet, but I've seen 2 Revolutions. '89 innovation. Just looking at my stats again. Wanted to see how close I was to 44 Butchery. Apparently still not very close. Well, I can't really complain with how many silver coins I'm getting by doing almost like no effort work whatsoever. Like, just look at all these silver coins. And this is like super easy to do. That's just more coins I'm not gonna have to gather later. Like, I'm just gonna be getting all these silver coins no matter what happens. Even if I fail to get the drops I want from these guys, I'm still gonna end up with a ton of silver coins. Okay, I could have actually just used torches from my ender chest. I had plenty of those just lying around too, it seems. Okay, there's another piece of the Space King armor, which I already have. I already completed a set of this. Wait, did I just get a third revolution? Holy shit, I did. I got 3 of these, but no molten upgraders, huh? I didn't get a single molten upgrader. I honestly don't know what's going on. I probably will be getting tired of this eventually. I don't know what's going on. How have I still not seen a single molten upgrader? Now I have 3 revolutions. Certainly getting some interesting luck, to say the least. I'm gonna have to look at my kill count soon for these guys. Okay, let's just see what our kill count is now. 445. It was like 308 when I just got here. And still I'm not seeing a single Molten Upgrader, which is a 1% drop rate, which will be 1 out of 100. Don't know how we managed to just keep on missing that, like, for 445 kills. Well, we're gonna have another stack of silver coins soon. Another complete stack of one. Now I have another full stack of silver coins. So we're gonna hit level 46 soon at this rate. I'm gonna have so many levels to enchant with, and I don't even know what to enchant. I think I'll likely be putting it on books, so I can just save those books for when some other nice weapon or armor set or other item just comes my way. I honestly don't know what to do with these 46 levels at all. Now imagine if I could have kept 2 of these spawners going, because there were actually 2 to begin with. I destroyed 1 to make the bombas a bit more manageable. Could have maybe possibly pulled something off with 2 bomba spawners. Maybe I could have pulled off a similar spawn trap with 2 of these, actually, now that I think about it. Another Space King helmet. But still, how have we not seen a single Molten Upgrader? And it's going to have to have been almost 500 kills by this point. 462 now. There's more Space King legs. How many extra pieces of this armor do you think I'm gonna have by the time I'm done this grind? It's gonna be ridiculous at this point. That's gonna be a lot of silver coins we're gonna have. Now, if only I somehow kept both the spawners and still made a similar farm that looked just like this. Yeah, now that I think about it, I probably could find a way to do that. Make a bomba farm that actually keeps both the spawners and I don't just break one to make it a bit easier to set up. Probably could have found a way. But if I actually wanted to try and make another Bomba Farm, I'd have to find an all-new space arena and start all over from scratch. Well, maybe not necessarily from scratch. I'd have the knowledge I used to build this first Bomba Farm already. In terms of, like, what the arena would look like, I'd have to just build from, like, from scratch. Like, all the spawners would be there. There'd be, like, only a couple holes to get in and out. And I'd have to go in through the top, ideally. Yeah, I'd be curious just to see, like, what I'd be able to do if I want to make a Bomba Farm with both the spawners. Because this arena is supposed to have 2 spawners. I actually ended up breaking one earlier. So only one of them is still actually running. Just imagine if I managed to keep both. Like, how much faster this would have been. Oh, Alex, hi there. Safe to say I must have been in this exact spot for almost an hour at this point. Trying to get a very specific drop that you can't get anywhere else. If I want to get all the items, I gotta stick to my word. And do even the most annoying enemy grinds. This is starting to turn out to be like one of my worst grinds, probably. Okay, there's some Space King boots. Even though I already had those. I'm trying to get the items I don't have, but I seem to be having no luck with that specifically. Wouldn't be too surprised if we got a 4th Revolution drop before getting our first upgrader from these guys. I'm gonna have almost 3 full stacks of silver coins now. And still not the exact drops I want. Yeah, safe to say, with all this Space King armor, this is extra stuff. These are just extra armor pieces of an armor set we've already completed a while ago. Yeah, we've already completed that armor set at this point. Molten Upgrader. We got it. We got the Molten Upgrader after how many kills? How many kills was that? 506 kills later to get one Molten Upgrader. I'm starting to think that maybe at this point, I don't even want to try and go for a second upgrader. I'm starting to think maybe I could just use some random item and name it Molten Upgrader and just keep it as a proxy. Because if you know like how exactly you get the heat wave, and you see that I have the heat wave in my vault, you'll know for a fact that I have to have gotten the Molten Upgrader to get to that other item in the first place. So I could just leave now with this Molten Upgrader and not come back until like much later. Unless I really want a second one that badly. So I could just leave now. Not even bother with the second one until much later, when I just have like nothing else to do. Because by having the gun that you need this item to upgrade into, you'll know for a fact that I already got this item in the first place. And we're gonna hit level 50 once we kill like this next bomba that's gonna spawn in. We'll hit level 50. So 506 kills later. Right now we hit level 50. Most of which was just off of exclusively these guys. I think I'm just gonna go somewhere else at this point. I'm getting tired of this. So just so I can see much better, I'm gonna drink up another night vision potion. We are definitely going to not want to lose this. I think I'm gonna come back much later. Maybe if I have really nothing else to go and do. Considering just how much time was sunk trying to get that first Molten Upgrader, I don't think I really want to stay right now to try and get the second. Especially since I can probably get away with just proxying it. Once I actually use it up to upgrade like the gun that it's used on, I can just kind of represent the second one with a proxy. Because otherwise that'll just be more grinding for like practically nothing. So yeah, I'm definitely getting tired of being in there, to say the least. So we're just gonna head back out. Wait, what? Okay, let's not die. That was close. I actually teleported onto the side of one of these planets and it nearly just fell off. That was close. That certainly could have gotten me killed right there. Okay, let's not do that again. I said let's not do that again. What are we doing? Why am I getting stuck in trees now? I guess maybe sometimes that's just like a weird side effect of teleporting. I don't know why, but these roll zones are starting to kind of act funny. Like, they ideally should be teleporting me on top of these planets as I fly under them. They usually just teleport me up to the block that's, like, above me. Yeah, it says, like, on the wiki page for these Rosedons in my offhand, they're used to get out of caves, but they're used for a lot more situations than just getting out of caves, clearly. I just realized I'm actually going north and not south, so I'm kind of going the wrong way at this point. So if I want to leave, I need to be going south, not north. Just realized we hadn't even been going the right way. Right, now I'm back here. Now I'm back on this giant platform I built a while back to try and farm rare mobs. But I don't think I'm gonna go on that grind right now because I spent enough time in Lunaless. So you can imagine I probably don't want to be here for any longer now. So let's just step back out of Lunaless for now. Because you can imagine I probably don't want to be here right now. After having all that time sunk to get one item, you can imagine I probably don't want to spend any more time there. I guess now on to our next grind at this point. So let's just put away all our silver coins. And that's a lot of coins. The Molten Upgrader. Now it's safe to say we're going to have so many spare pieces of Space King armor it's not even funny anymore. Alright, so just how many spare pieces of the armor set are we going to have? Oh my god. Yeah, that's at least 2 extra sets of the armor right there. Oh my god. And then 3 chest plates. I'm just so sad that I can't sell any of this. Like, I don't even know what I'm gonna do with the extra Space King armor. Probably nothing. I'm probably never gonna use this extra stuff. I mean, it's got a healing effect, so I might keep 2 sets of the armor, one in the vault, and just maybe I could use the other. But the rest of the armor pieces I'm just gonna burn. Considering it's just like one person on this world. Considering I'm just one person. So I'm gonna keep more sets of Zargonite, because that's like way more useful in armor set. Oh my god, like 3 of these before seeing like 1 upgrader. I'm keeping 1 for the vault, but I don't need the rest. I got better weapons to just fire with. I got better long-range weapons, so I'll just toss the other 2 out and keep 1 for the vault, of course. Let's put this dirt away, too. I'm definitely not going to be carrying, like, 1 random dirt block. Definitely don't need to carry it. So I guess we'll just go on to our next grind. Because I do want to do some more hunter training. Might as well just keep up with the hunter training. So I'm going to get a bucket of water quickly. Except something's not quite right here. That's better. Let's put the carpet back and cover this up. And I'm going to go back to Lilicia right now. And start searching for more structures. Specifically on the other underside, because I really don't go there often. Yeah, this dimension has an underside to it, but I rarely ever went down here because there currently wasn't much for me since my hunter level was really low at the time I was actually frequenting this dimension. Yeah, at the time I was just frequently coming here, like my hunter level was just so low that all the structures down here that have all the hunter mobs, I was simply never was going to be able to fight them. But yeah, now that we got like a much higher hunter level, I guess now it's time to finally go and explore the underside of Lilicia. Time to finally start exploring it. So I guess I'm gonna want to take some wood. Just so I can have some building blocks to use up. I'll use up some building blocks. Or I could eat some Rosonons to still just... It's gonna put me on the surface. And then I can just hop in one of these other random holes and go right back down. So there's a couple structures I'm going to have to find on the underside of Lilicia. Both of these have specifically hunter mobs. Yeah, like the last time I was frequently spending time in this dimension, my hunter level was nowhere near high enough to actually damage them, but now it's time. So I'm going to find... Yes, there's this hanging from the underside of Lilicia. And there's just more hunter mobs there. Let's see if I can just safe spot these guys, though. Probably gonna be able to safe spot them, most likely, anyways. Yeah, I'll probably just safe spot them. I think these were called raw bones, if I'm not mistaken. I think these might have been called raw bones. There's only one spawner, though, sadly, so... Right, they inflict hunger on you when they hit you, it seems. Okay, they can pathfind, it looks like. They know how to pathfind, from what I'm seeing. Okay, maybe I'm not even gonna need to just safe spot them if they can really barely do any damage. So I think I'll just gather a couple of these. Or better yet, I'll just check to see, like, what fleshy bones exactly are used for, so I know how many to collect. Just so I can see, like, how many different uses they have. Okay, they're used in, like, one armor set and to buy weapon parts, which you can buy with other items. So outside of buying weapon parts, which you can do with something else anyways, they got one use. What is exoplate armor for anyways? %40 of physical damage done to the player will be applied to the player's hunger instead of their health. Instead of losing health, the player will lose a certain amount of hunger every time the player is damaged. If the player's hunger bar is empty, they'll be inflicted with poison 1 until they regain any hunger again. I'd actually have to probably try out the armor set to see if it's any good. Sounds interesting to say the least. It's probably something I'd actually have to try and equip to see if it's actually any good. Because that sounds very unique. Okay, so not too many fleshy bones required to be collected, it looks like. So we'll just kill a couple of these guys until I get like about 11 or so fleshy bones, and then I'm going to leave. And then I'll just keep on exploring for more underground structures here. I'll take whatever hunter experience I do get from these guys, though. I think they drop like 1,000 each time I kill one, which is not bad. Which is honestly not half bad. 1,000 experience each one I kill. So I'm gonna get a bit of extra hunter experience then. This is probably gonna put me at level 84 hunter by the time I have all the fleshy bones I want. I think I'm gonna have to kill like 1 or 2 more raw bones, and then I'll be at level 84 hunter. 2 or maybe just 1. Once I get my fleshy bones, though, once I get like 11, I'm just gonna not ever come back here again. And I'll look for like another hunter mob structure that's under Lelicia. Now that I can actually fight all hunter mobs in this dimension. 84 hunter. $45 butchery, we'll take that too, by the way. Once I get 2 more fleshy bones, I'm out of here. And then I'll just go and look for another hunter mob structure. I'm pretty sure there's just 2 more of these to find under Lilicia. I know there's like 2 more hunter mobs I have yet to find called Paravites and Zinxes. One's called Paravite, the other is Zinx. So I would like to locate those mobs as well. Specifically the Paravites because of just how many silver coins they drop, and they have a really good bow drop called the Skydriver bow. Plus they have a really powerful bow drop, and I don't know if I might actually end up using it. I'd have to just certainly give it a try. I'll probably talk more about it once the bow actually shows up, but it might be a while before I get it. First things first, I gotta find Paravites to even be able to have a chance of getting this bow. And even then, the bow itself is a really low drop rate. It's a bit below like 1% chance. So a little more than like a 1 in 100 chance that, well, like less than a 1 in 100 chance, not more, that you can get the Skydriver bow. And they have an exclusive gun drop as well. So as soon as I get that last set of fleshy bones, I'm out of here. I guess we'll get one extra, because why not? So now we're going to leave. Oh, I think the exo heads are just right up here, actually. There's like another hunter mob just right up there. Okay, so I'm assuming this is like a bone-shaped structure here. One half of it's on the surface of Lilicia. And then there's like another half of the bone structure that's just jutting through the ground, and then there's like another mob down on the bottom side. Just notice that now. Alright, I see another like bottom half bone. That's just gonna have more raw bones that I don't really need to interact with anymore. Already got all the fleshy bones, so we can just safely say we can completely ignore those now. Now I had to find the other hunter mob structures somewhere in here. So let's just look wherever we can and see if we run into any. Yeah, thankfully there's like no hostile mobs down here, so it's pretty peaceful on the other side. You just have to make sure you don't fall in the void. With Rosedons, there's probably no way that's going to happen. And Gravitator. There's probably no way that's going to happen, most likely. Gonna drop back down here again. Oh, I have night vision potions that I didn't use up when I went to Lunalis, so I'll use these up just so seeing down here is going to be even easier. Just so I can have an even easier time seeing down here, and be even less likely to miss any hunter mob structures that might just show up. And I'll be even less likely to miss the structures I'm looking for. Yeah, like gravity is significantly reduced when you're under here. And when I'm combining that with the effect of the gravitator, like I fall even slower than normal. Yeah, like considering how I'm both holding the gravitator and also being affected by reduced gravity down here, I'm falling really slow. Which is going to make it nice and easy to just go around here and check wherever I need to check to find these other hunter mob structures. Right now, I better eat those Rosons before it's too late. Okay, we're good. Oh, Adam, welcome back. So, I didn't really spend too much time underneath the surface of Lilicia, which is like one of the many other dimensions this mod added in. Only doing so now because the few things you can find underneath Lilicia, aside from, of course, trees and upside-down plants, are structures that have hunter mobs that you need a high hunter level to actually be able to take on, but now I can actually take them on as soon as I find them. So I'm going to keep on looking under here until something shows up. And with, like, reduced falling speed from both, like, being under this side of the dimension and also, like, holding the gravitator. As soon as I eat. As soon as I eat. Okay. I don't want to just die from falling into the void because, like, I didn't eat the Rosodons in time. Should be able to very easily just check to see. Okay, I thought I might have seen... Okay, I thought I might have seen something, but no. Oh, there's something that I haven't seen yet. That looks interesting. Okay, let's go up there. That's, let's see what this is. I'm gonna guess maybe the Paravites. Paravite Hive. Blocks. Guess we'll also pick up the blocks while we're here. Paravite Hives. Okay, there's one spawner of Paravites. Alright, so let's start killing Paravites then. They drop like what, 2,100 hunter experience whenever they die? Okay, can I hit them? Can I hit them? Yeah, I think they drop like 2,100 hunter experience when they die. Are you being serious or are you just trolling? Yeah, this is probably going to be a really quick grind. At least in terms of getting hunter experience, but I don't know about getting their rare drops. Those might take a bit longer to actually come by. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure I don't. Right, so I found Paravites. So I guess I'll just stay here until I see all of their unique drops. Or maybe once I get tired of just being here, that is. But I'm gonna get really good hunter experience, and these Paravites also drop like quite a few silver coins. They drop even more than the Bombas did, so I'm gonna get like a lot of silver coins again just by killing these things. So I don't really mind that at all. Now plus, once you have the hunter level, you need to actually be able to kill these guys in the first place. They're really easy to kill. They're not that much stronger than most other mobs, despite them having such a high hunter level requirement to actually kill. Mainly because I already have it on Java. Never really felt like I needed two versions of the same game. I'm just curious to see what my hunter level is going to be once I get both these Paravites unique drops. Okay, they drop a gun and a bow, The gun being called the Overshot and the bow being called the Skydriver bow. Skydriver bow definitely being really unique in just how it actually shoots arrows that have like trails of acid just dropping as the arrow flies. And whatever gets caught in the acid gets dealt quite a bit of damage. But if I'm not mistaken, I was actually watching it in Sweaty Stream, him using, like, the Skydriver bow. If I was not mistaken, that, like, items that land in the acid get destroyed, so I have to play around that if I really start to use the bow. Because there's like this bow that these Paravites here drop that when it shoots arrows, like, it drops acid above where the arrow flies. And then stuff that gets caught in the acid gets dealt quite a bit of damage. The bow itself is also pretty powerful, but I think whatever items land in the acid also just get, like, destroyed completely. Like, items that land in the acid disappear, thus I won't be able to get them. So in other words, if I want to kill stuff for items, I'll have to be really careful about how I use the Skydriver bow or just simply not use it at all. I seriously doubt it, considering... I wonder how many people do play the Java version of the game. I wonder what the percentages actually are. I'd actually have to look at the percentages and see. Global Minecraft statistics. Like, what editions of the game do people play on, I wonder? There's 1 million players online right now. I can look at a list of 1 million people, but that's not what I want to do. Servers by versions. So it's the most popular Minecraft version. What I really do want to see, though, is just, like, what percentage of the people are playing on Java, what percentage of the people are playing on Bedrock, so on and so forth. I'm seeing servers by Minecraft versions, but, like, I'd like to see, like, percentage of people and, like, what editions they play. I think I'll type in edition instead of version. $40 to 50% on Java. Where'd you find this? Because I can't seem to find the numbers. So do you really think they'll just stop updating Java Edition entirely, despite 40 to 50% of people actually being on Java Edition? Okay, it's certainly dark in here without night vision or torches. I'll make more torches and just place them down quickly, so I can actually see, like, somewhat decently in here. Yeah, at least with these guys being on fire, they're a lot easier to see. But I'd like to place down some torches so that I can actually see in here somewhat decently. That's already a lot better with these torches in. Okay, I can't place them on leaves, so that's why those aren't placing. Okay, now I can see a lot better in here. I remember when it was only on computer, Minecraft. just got way more popular since, obviously. And I already have 1.5 stacks of silver coins, and I haven't even been here for that long. I'm already halfway to 85 Hunter, and of course, I haven't even been here for very long. Yeah, once you get to the higher Hunter levels, it just becomes a really quick skill to train. Like when you're starting off, it's not quick at all. When your options for good Hunter training are severely limited. But by the time you start getting to at least, like, the mid-30s, you start to actually have good options for training this skill. Of course, I am way past the mid-30s at this point. You need, like, 81 Hunter to fight these things, which I have. In fact, I'm gonna be at 85 soon. I'm starting to wonder when that Skydriver bow or that overshot might show up. Right now the Paravites can't get to me like this. This will make grinding them even easier. I'm gonna block this off so nothing can just fall out of the Paravite hive. Alright, so I'm gonna make a crafting table here quickly. So I can make sticks and I can just make some ladders quickly. I doubt the Paravites know how to climb ladders. First things first, I gotta just get these guys off of me first. Then I'll climb back up to my safe spot. Yeah, I doubt they can scale ladders. I'm willing to bet they can't. Okay, that one just jumped out of the world. That Paravite just jumped out of the world. He's gonna fall into the void and never come back. Now they're trying to catch me in a corner. Okay, it doesn't look like they can scale ladders. Doesn't look like they know how to. So I can now just safe spot the Paravites easily. Alright, so we're almost at level 8500. I knew there were a lot of Minecraft versions, but there's really that many? Oh, wow. I see a gun on the ground. I want to go pick it up. Oh, wow. We got the overshot. We got one of the unique drops. Now I think I'm still going to stay for the Skydriver bow since I just saw one of their drops. I feel like I'm definitely going to be motivated enough to go for the second one. That plus I should definitely be getting 85 Hunter like before I hit Skydriver bow. Okay, I think that's another overshot right there. Yeah, that's a second overshot. I just want to hit the Skydriver bow at this point, so I can just leave the Paravites. Or I could maybe just come back here every once in a while, because look at all these silver coins, and I haven't even been here for too long. Might have been not even here for like 30 minutes, and I already got all these silver coins and 85 Hunter. I can't wait to just get this bow and then be done with the Paravites. Oh, 6 watching. Nice. Keep them up. Nice going. Keep it up, please. So there's... I guess I can read these off while I wait for more Paravites to spawn. There's Wii U. I'm aware of that. Xbox 360. Aware of that too. PS3 and PS4? Apparently people still use PS3s. Switch. Heard of that one too, I think. Xbox One. There's definitely got to be that. Java, Pocket Edition, Raspberry Pi. I don't know what that's supposed to be for. Bedrock. Minecraft VR. Wii. Regular Wii, apparently. Xbox One 4K. Pocket Edition Lite. Demo. Original Xbox. Fan-made. Unreleased PS2 version. PS2's like really old these days. Advanced 3DS. Better Together. 2DS, DSi, Minecraft 2D, unreleased. Alright, we can now kill these Paravites. Man, look at all those XP drops, it's just crazy. Alright, what's that on the ground? Doesn't look like a silver coin. I'm gonna guess it's maybe another overshot. As a matter of fact, it is. We now have 3 overshots. But no Skydriver bow. Yeah, it looked a little thin to be like a bow. Now we have 3 overshots from Paravites. But no Skydriver bow. There's just more silver coins to pick up. I guess if I really don't want to go mining or in Barathos for my silver coins, I could always just come back here. I already have 4 stacks of silver coins and I haven't been down here for too long, but I think mining the Blasium and Barathos is still probably faster. Unless you really have to start traveling out far to get more Blasium, because that is, like, not renewable. But these guys are definitely renewable. That's just a Heartstone. Got a little excited for a second that we got the Skydriver bow. But these guys are renewable. Blasium ore isn't. Like, you can just stay in this one spot indefinitely and gather silver coins. Getting Blasium and Barathos, you have to be moving around constantly to find it. But that would be cheating. That would technically work. Still. Just want to see how close I was to 90 innervation. Apparently still not very close. Oh, really? I doubt it. I'm pretty sure you're joking on that one. Now that I think about it, I don't think you actually have every version, like... That would definitely cost a lot of money. Just own every version of Minecraft. You have to own all these game consoles. First things first, you'd be owning all these game consoles, which is kind of crazy. I think I'm going to put some silver coins, or maybe just the extra overshots into this shulker box here. Yeah, look at all these silver coins. Pyrovites are really generous with their silver coins, apparently. I'm just bored. Now I'm shooting random numbers into the wall. It was probably bigger than 4 kilobytes, I can imagine. Maybe you could be right on that, though, it being only 4 kilobytes in size. Trying to imagine how they could fit, like, this whole game in 4 kilobytes. It probably would have had to been, like, a pre-alpha version, most likely. Oops, I messed it up. I'm pretty sure, like, earlier versions of Minecraft had, like, even less than, like, 75% of the items like the later ones do. I don't even have a Wii U. Okay, I still don't have that Skydriver bow yet. We're definitely gonna have to look see like how many Paravites I've killed by this point. Especially once I get the bow and I'm ready to leave, I'm gonna look at my Paravite kill count. It was 0 before I came to this very first Paravite hive. Before I dropped by here, it was 0, obviously. Just wondering how many Paravites this was that I had to kill to get Skydriver bow. We'll have to see once I do get it. Yeah, you can play Minecraft on almost anything. Surprised there was a version for PS2 because I'm trying to like just imagine like what year the PS2 came out. Might have been like 2001 or 2002. Just wondering when the PlayStation 2 came out. Gonna guess 2001. And then I'll look at the PS3 when that came out. I'm gonna guess 2001 for PS2. 2000. I was 1 year off. Now for PlayStation 3, I'm gonna guess it was released 2007? One year off again, 2006. So PS3 was 2006. PS2 was 2000. Wow, I was just so surprised to hear there would have been a PS2 version, though it never got released. Considering that console dates back to like 2000. PS4 released 2011. Yeah, PS3 is not that much older than Minecraft itself, so not too surprising to hear that there's a version for that. But PS2... I guess 2001 and 2007. I was only off by 1 year with each guess. Wait, they really had a GameCube edition? Let me Google that. I mean, what else am I supposed to do while I just wait for Paravites to spawn besides nothing else? Minecraft-like game for GameCube. Yeah, it sort of looks like an unofficial release. Or maybe it was some really early beta. Or maybe it was a very similar game developed by a third party. I mean, of course, with Minecraft being successful and all, of course you'd have imitations. That would be unavoidable, given how successful Minecraft is as a game. Like, people trying to just leech off the success would be unavoidable. No, it was an official version. Apparently. Alright, so now I have 6 stacks of silver coins just exclusively off of these Paravites. So I don't think I'll have to be mining Blazion for a while. I can just turn those silver coins into gold ones and then have enough silver coins. Just buy up 15 more repair dust for 50 gold coins. Yeah, I think it's going to be safe to say I can just buy the repair dust with those silver coins, like 15 for 50 gold coins. So it wasn't released. Well, I know for a fact people still definitely would have had GameCubes when Minecraft came out, and even probably now people still have GameCubes, so they can play Super Smash Bros. Melee. The developers probably could have never seen it coming that Melee would just go on to be like this really high-profile competitive fighting game. Used to hang out in the club where we just played Super Smash Bros. Melee and Project M, and someone in the club described Melee as the perfect accident. Like, the physics sort of just had this weird feel to them, but the Smash Bros. Community just loves the physics of Melee. More so, definitely more so than Brawl's physics. Those are supposed to be more refined than the previous installment, but I really don't hear too much talk about people playing Brawl competitively, but competitive Melee, that's way more common. I know there's competitive Smash 4, Smash Ultimate, and also Project M, but I really don't hear anything about people playing Brawl competitively. I don't know, talking about GameCubes and how people still have them, I guess. And there it is, 86 Hunter. Just gained about 2 more Hunter levels off of these Power Fights exclusively. Like I said, it really wasn't going to take long at all. Considering they're pretty quick to kill and they drop a lot of experience, so of course this will go by quickly. Yep. I'm going to be able to kill most of the Hunter mobs at this rate. I think there might be 4 that I can't actually kill still. There's probably 4 mobs in the mod still that my Hunter level is lower than their requirement to actually be able to wound. I remember 90, I think, is Ungok from Mysterium. There's an underwater mob in the overworld called a Pincher that's even higher level than that. There's one in a dimension called Dystopia called the Basilisk. It's got the highest level Hunter requirement in the entire mod of 95 to be able to wound. And then Dystopia has another one called the Arczyne that's level 89 Hunter, if I'm not mistaken. Every other Hunter mob at this point is lower level than my Hunter level, so I'll be able to actually kill those other ones. So still 9 levels off of being able to actually farm Cruisalisks. I might do that just for the sake of good practice. It might be good practice for the actual 2B2T server. Just get a hacked client and play on it just to get the feel of it. Just to get the feel for hacked clients. Because when it comes to playing on 2B2T, that's basically a requirement to have a hacked client. I can imagine just about everyone probably plays on hacked clients, so not going on one puts you at a severe disadvantage. Now look at all these coins. Okay, I think I just got another overshot. I didn't even notice I got a 4th overshot, but still no Skydriver bow. Almost 8 stacks of silver coins. And I didn't even look at my kill count on Paravites yet either. I just want to get this bow and then I'll be done with them. I figured it had to happen eventually. I don't know why it's getting just laggier the longer I stay here. Yeah, I figured that, like, maybe my computer would adapt, but no, it's getting even laggier, surprisingly. No, I think it's actually getting worse the longer I stay in here. Which is just strange, to say the least. Do I monetize my videos? No, not at all. I purely just do this for the fun of it. The thing literally just stayed stuck there for like a good second before actually moving back, like, forward. That thing literally just stayed there for a good second because of lag. Before it actually continued falling back down. What am I doing? Not really doing much while just waiting for these Paravites to just spawn in. Because I have no control over when these guys spawn, so I have to kind of just... Wait, is that a... That's the Skydriver bow! We're done. That's the Skydriver bow. We're done. I'm gonna have to just fire this... Actually, no. I only have one arrow, so as soon as I fire it, my arrow's gonna be gone, then I won't be able to use it again. My Skydriver bow. And I got like 4 overshots. I got 4 of these guns before actually getting one of these bows, if you could believe it. And I got a ton of silver coins. We are going to be loaded here. We're going to be absolutely loaded. I'll just kill these guys for their silver coins, and then I'll head on out. And it's also good hunter experience, so I'll just take the silver coins and then just start packing up. I think I'll just pack up, go back to the overworld, and then be done the stream for now, because I've already been on for about 2 hours. And certainly got quite a bit done, to say the least. Alright, so let's just leave now. Let's just start leaving Lalicia. Now we're just gonna run back. It's gonna be quicker to go by the surface. But I can get set on fire. Okay, this thing, I think that thing actually runs faster than I do. Well, provided I don't have any speed boosts. I think some of these enemies can run faster than I can. So I'm probably just gonna want to jump and run at the same time to move even faster. And then maybe I can outrun everything. Even though I'm probably not in any danger of death because I have Protection 4, Unbreaking 3 on like all my Zargonite armor pieces, which are also giving me additional health. Got full Protection 4 on all the armor pieces I can get them on. Unbreaking 3 on all of them, and 15 hearts health. So I probably shouldn't be going anywhere. Okay, we're getting pretty close to my portal at this point. Shouldn't be in here for much longer. Especially if I can get a speed boost like that. That's just going to make it even faster. That speed boost certainly helps. And I already see our portal, so we can now leave. I got all of these silver coins from Paravite. I know for a fact, like, 20 silver coins is 1 gold coin, so each of these stacks of 64 here, each of these stacks of 64 has to be at least 3 silver coins. And, like, 1/5 of a gold coin. So let me just do 64 times 5 quickly. So for every 5 stacks of silver coins I have, that's 16 gold coins right there. So 16, 32. I think we're already looking at like 50 gold coins just in these silver coins alone. That's going to go towards 15 more magic repair dust. That can go straight to more repair dust, actually. So I remember for a fact that the overshot can also be upgraded into some other weapon. Let's see if I can maybe do it now. Okay, maybe not. Okay, I think it was supposed to be a clown upgrade kit, which I don't really have up here at the moment. So I'm going to put, like, the 2 overshots and the Skydriver bow right here. I'll actually throw out the other 2. I'm going to keep 2, because I'm going to keep 1, and then I'm going to upgrade the other. And I'm not going to keep the other 2. Now our arsenal is literally just getting better and better. I do have to figure out what to do with these extra blocks, though. Kind of got a lot of extra blocks just by farming the bombas. I'll put the Paravite Hive blocks with the rest of the other random blocks I have lying around. I'll throw out these random blocks that sign those stick. Don't need to keep those. Alright, so let's see how many Paravites we killed to get our Skydriver bow. I killed 6 more after I got the bow, just because I wanted a couple more silver coins, but not counting the 6 I killed right after I got the bow, I want to see how many Paravites I had to kill for that Skydriver bow. 193. Yeah, if we subtract like 6 from that, it'll be 187. I didn't even kill that many Paravites. And I got 4 overshots. Each of those have like a less than 1% chance of dropping, and I got 4 of them in under 200 Paravite kills. Okay then. And I got like almost 10 whole stacks of silver coins from just not even 200 Paravites. Yeah, if I start running short on Blazium and I really just desperately need coins, I can kill the Paravites for them. Yeah, they drop a lot of silver coins. I'm probably gonna get going for now because it's been like 2 hours already and I'm pretty satisfied with what I managed to achieve. So I got this Molten Upgrader after 500 Bomba kills. And the Molten Upgrader is supposed to have like a 1 in 100 drop rate. I somehow went way over that drop rate. 513. And I saw just 1 Molten Upgrader. It didn't take that long to get all those kills once I had a sort of spawn trap going, where I just pushed them into this little sort of area where they can't hit me. And by the time that was done, I had like more than enough Space King armor pieces. And I also got this exclusive drop from them. That's also like taken care of. And I recently went to Paravites, and now I have like the 2 overshots, one of which can be upgraded into an even stronger gun, and the Skydriver bow. I still have like some spare Zargonite armor pieces lying around, and of course, a full Zargonite set equipped. I play Minecraft here, sir. I don't serve food or take orders for food. We don't serve food here, sorry.